It's alive! It's been a very long few days. It's like 11:30 at night on a Saturday, but the car runs. And the last things to do now are get a wheel alignment, and I just remembered there's 2 bolts that I need to put into the windscreen. It's so late. I've lost the ability to talk again. It's great. Anyway, so look, 2 bolts to hold the windscreen washer bottle in, and then yeah, we're good. There were 2 minor problems afterwards as well. The power steering pump was noisy, so we thought, like, we used the one from the donor car. So we thought, it's bad, but it wasn't bad when it was in the other car, so that didn't seem to make a lot of sense. So after a bunch of like investigation and stuff, I figured out the belt was too tight, too much pressure, meant too much load for the power steering pump. My thoughts will catch up with my brain in a minute, I hope. We'll see. And the other thing was that the alternator wasn't charging. Now, really strange thing in Subarus, and I think other cars as well, but especially Subarus, it turns out that the little battery warning light on your instrument cluster is part of the charging system. If that's not working, then your charging system doesn't work, so your alternator's not activated, I think the term is, or something. Either way, your alternator is not doing its job because it doesn't know that it's supposed to be doing it. Don't ask me how that works, because I'm not entirely sure. But yes, so I pulled the old Fonzie fix on it, because someone on the internet suggested that. I tapped around the instrument cluster with a fist, not hugely hard, and it worked. So that was a win. I looked at the option of changing the alternator out, which I've done on that car a couple of times before, but all signs seem to point to that being okay-ish, because it was working before, and then it was working, and then it stopped working suddenly. Anyway, the internet had a win this time. It's not always right, but it seemed to be this time, so that's good. Anyway, look, the car's running, which is the main goal, and it's taken a few days with a lot of interruptions, so probably could have done it in like, what, a day, 2 days maybe, if we'd worked straight through. Let's go with 2 days if we'd work straight through on it. But yeah, so that was a lot of time, that was a lot of effort, but I find it's good to do these kinds of things. It's good as a learning experience, and even though a lot of it we've done before, not exactly like that, and not always encountering the same problems or the same difficulties, it's a very good experience gaining thing anyway. Good practice as well. Let's go with that. I can't think of how better to phrase that. Like I said, it's really late at night. But look, I want to say thank you to all the people who helped with it. I don't even know where to start with that. There was Jacob, there was Mordecai. Obviously, both those guys being staff, they were paid, although there was a bunch of unpaid time that they volunteered. So thank you both very much. Then there was also, who else was around? Rohan, Dave, Nick. Who else was there? Gal was here for a while. If I've forgotten you, then I apologize, but your help is very much appreciated. Thanks, guys. Anyway, I don't even have a question. I just need to go home and go to bed, and I advise you do the same, even if it's like the middle of the day. See, still can't talk properly. It's great. Anyway, if you somehow like this content, then please like and share, subscribe and follow if you want to see more, and I hope to see you next time. Thanks. Bye.